You owe it to me to hear my story.
I don't owe you a damn thing. And you should have never come back here. My wife is dead. My daughter is grown. We've all moved on. Daphne doesn't need to ever know that her mother had an affair that produced a child.
Oh, but she does, and I'll make sure she finds out.
Back the hell off, Nerissa.
Nerissa? Dad? Is everything okay in here? What's going on here?
Oh, Daphne, hello.
Hi.
I'm so sorry about all of this. I was just going to come and get you and the others in order to tell you that your dad had woken up.
Why were you with him in here in the first place?
Because she's a caring spirit.
Honey, I didn't even see you there.
Franklin's right. By the way, my mom, she was a nurse for decades, and I've always had an interest in caring for others. I didn't want to leave your poor father alone.
Is that true, Dad? Did Nerissa comfort you?
Kidding me, Mitch? You've allowed Sebastian to investigate Daphne's new husband for all these weeks?
He was very suspicious of him, Marcia, but I did warn him as to how Daphne may react.
She slapped me, by the way.
I would say she was justified.
Marcia, I've always been protective over Daphne. You know that about me.
But you are her ex-husband, not her keeper. You know good and darn well that it took Daphne a lot to come back here. She was happy in Paris and happy about not having to be reminded of her mother everywhere she looked. She came back married to someone who has obviously kept her going. Frank makes her smile. She loves him.
And I love her. That's why I'm trying to save her from a potentially huge mistake.
Not all women need saving. I know Daph, and I have fallen out on hard times, but I'm with her on this one. It was not your place to do any of this. Look, I'm being paged upstairs. I gotta go. I'll see you two later.
I guess I got Marcia mad at me now, too.
Sebastian, you knew there were always going to be risks involved with your investigation.
I just wish Daphne wouldn't have gone off on me.
You told her on today of all days. Her father is sick with the same brain tumor her mother had. A tumor that is inoperable. Her nerves are sharp. She feels trapped and sad.
I just wanted her to know that there was something off about that guy.
I know. Oh, but look at what you've caused. I'm beginning to question why I ever greenlit your investigation in the first place.
For moments like this, I guess.
What do you mean?
My PI is calling. Fingers crossed they've got something.
Jacqueline, hey.
Hey.
Do you think you were knocking loud enough?
At this point, I don't care if my knocking wakes up the whole neighborhood.
What's gotten into you?
I could ask you the same thing.
Jackie.
Don't call me that.
Look, I'm sorry. What is going on?
We need to talk.
About?
About you wanting to stay in this town. You tell me over text? I can't believe you would do that to me. You are so damn insensitive, and I am beyond over it. Tell me something, Derek. Where the hell do you get off?
Oh, Frank, you're hurting kidding me.
You're lucky I didn't shove you into the supply closet harder.
Are you mad at me or something?
Or something. Nerissa, what the hell is wrong with you?
What on earth do you mean?
Don't you play innocent with me. You told me this morning that you and Daphne are half-sisters. Something nobody knows but me. Yet here Louis is in the hospital. Instead of keeping your distance, you're talking his ear off in his room. And, oh my God, it just hit me that the day you ran into Louis, it was because he already knew and has always known exactly who you are.
Wow, you figured it all out.
How could you keep this from me, Nerissa? You want revenge on your half-sister's family, but never told me. You didn't think it was info that I should have had before jumping into this whole plan?
We've done this a million times before, Frankie. It's not like this is anything new.
Marrying an heiress and taking over a winery is nothing new to us. Marrying an heiress, taking over a winery, all while one of the creators of the plan is secretly related to the heiress is what's new. And it's a huge problem.
Keep your voice down. The walls in this supply closet are paper thin.
Telling me to keep my voice down, yet you were in that room with Daphne's father.
Franklin, you seem awfully nervous, and I can't have that. I need those shares in Jacob's winery, regardless of my relation to Daphne and her father.
No, you need those shares because of your connection to them. It all makes sense now. You were raised poor until your father got his winery off the ground, while Daphne was raised rich beyond belief, and her mother wanted her. But Callista Jacobs didn't want you. Do I have that all right as well?
Yes. Now, can we move on, or is the shock of all of this too much for you? Do you suddenly want out? Do I need to find someone new?
I'm your husband. I'm not going anywhere.
Then get it together. This time is going to be crucial for us, especially since next week is your ceremony with Daphne. We've got to kick things into high gear. The time is now.
You know, Dad, a lot of Rockford showed up for you today.
I didn't want to make this a thing.
It's a little late to do that now.
Clearly. So who told you about the tumor? Marsha? Dr. Foster? Gwen?
Marcia. But wait a second. Why did you bring up Gwendolyn into this? Did she know about your tumor?
Yes. Has she not told you that I asked her to keep it a secret for me?
No. She never said anything about that. How long has she known?
Roughly a month. Maybe even 2.
Maybe 2 months? Seriously?
Honey, I'm so sorry.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I didn't want to see that look on your face.
What look?
The look of sadness, yet complete with utter devastation. You know that there's nothing we can do. We tried to do everything for your mother.
I mean, what are the odds of this? Are we sure it's the same tumor?
100% positive. And Lord only knows the odds.
This isn't fair. Don't leave me, Daddy.
I'm going to try and not do that for a long time. I love you, my sweet girl.
Daphne,
Hi, Marcia.
are you okay?
No, not really. I just had a talk with my dad about what his next steps are going to be. And I'm actually glad that I ran into you because I was hoping you could give Dr. Foster a note for me.
Of course. I'll tell her anything. What does Louis want?
He wants to be comfortable. So please make sure that he is. I mean, I know he's going to leave here this time around, but if there's ever a time that he doesn't get to leave this place.
It's okay. I get it.
Thank you, Marcia. Thank you.
You know what gets me the most about this whole thing? The fact that you probably didn't think I would come here to your family's home. You probably thought that I'd keep my distance and just accept your text at face value. But you know what? I'm done. I'm done making accommodations for you. You don't get to come back here and do this to all of us.
And you don't get to treat me like some part-time parent.
You're not a parent at all. You are nothing to Devin. You are just a stranger he met 2 months ago. You are a waste for space loser who stayed away out of embarrassment while the grown-ups handled things. Your mother, your father, my mother, and me. That is who has tried to save and do everything for that boy. Part-time parent. Well, you are a full-time joke.
Oh my God, are you finished, Jacqueline? Are you finished? Because I let you in so we could talk about this, yet here you stand just airing your grievances.
Which I have every right to do. Derek, you don't just get to come in here, bulldoze over everything, look for an apartment, and then try to be father of the year. It doesn't work like that. You broke us. You broke me.
We were teenagers. We were babies having a baby. God, people change. They grow. They move on.
And you didn't have that child. I did. You got me pregnant, and then your parents allowed you to go to some boarding school while my parents and me got the dirtiest of looks, lectures, threatening messages. The list goes on and on. I was so depressed at that time, and you weren't there. You were halfway around the world. I even considered aborting Devin. I'm so glad I didn't, though. He is the best thing that has ever happened to me. And it's a shame you never wanted to come back here and see firsthand for yourself how much that child changes lives. Yes, he gets in fights. Yes, he has some behavioral issues, but he is still my everything. And you don't get to come in and destroy that.
I am not trying to destroy anything, Jacqueline. I understand why you're going off with me, instead of letting this be like a back and forth talk. But what I don't understand is why you feel I can't have the chance to be in that boy's life. I know I screwed up beyond belief. I know I'm an idiot and a coward, but I'm here now. I don't want to leave again. I don't want to leave again. I want to live again. Please. Jacqueline, I'm begging you. Let me get to know Devin.
You don't even know yourself. And I'm not putting our son through your emotional roller coaster of a life. He deserves better than that. So go ahead, stay in town. But stay away from me and from Devin.
Hutch, thank you so much for letting me call you back. I just had to find a quiet space first at this hospital. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that... never mind. No, all is fine. Anyway, what's up? What do you got for me? I hope it's something good. I'm sorry, what? What did you say? Are you sure? So Franklin is married to 2 women right now? Very interesting. And who's his other wife? You couldn't find a name? Well, no worries. I'll find out. I most certainly will.
Honey, I've been looking for you everywhere. Oh, I'm so glad that I found you here in the waiting room.
I'm so sorry. Nerissa wanted me to help her get back to the parking garage.
Oh, I see. That was good of you to help. And by the way, I like her more and more every day. She seems like a good woman.
Yeah.
Now that you're here, can we sit and talk? I have something I need to tell you.
Is this about your ex-husband checking up on me?
Wait, how'd you find out?
I bumped into Gwen in the parking garage. She told Nerissa and I what went down earlier.
Oh, darling, I am so sorry. I had no idea.
Gwen told me that too, as well.
I am so angry with him.
That's nice of you.
What do you mean?
I know he means a lot to you. And I know the two of you still have a strong bond. So for you to stick up for me and lay into him, I'm sure that took a lot out of you.
I do care for Sebastian. But in terms of being in love, he's my past. You are my present and my future. He violated my trust and our union. I simply can't have that.
I love you so much.
I love you too. Now, I am really hungry, so I think I'm going to go around the corner to that deli. Do you want anything?
No, I'm fine. Thank you, though.
Anytime.
Thanks for everything, Hutch. I will talk to you later. Bye. Oh,
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I didn't even see you there.
you're okay. It's you.
You were looking at your phone. I was looking at mine. No big deal. And, what do you mean? It's me.
We've met before, remember? I'm Daphne's ex-husband.
Oh, that's right.
Nerissa, right?
Nerissa.
Good to see you again.
You too.
What brings you here?
Franklin and I were having a friend's lunch. When he got the call from Daphne, I came here to show my support. Anyway, I best be going. Pardon me.
What an interesting woman she is.
Can't believe that man is looking into my past. Damn it. I know what I have to do, though. I can't let Sebastian Dufresne derail all of my hard work. There's only one solution. Gotta take him out. Bullet to the chest should do it. That should do it indeed.